Hi, I'm Jared Kerr, the host of the Charlestown Today Show, and today I'm here with two guest speakers, the first being Mr. Robinson Appleby. Hello, Mr. Appleby, thanks for coming.
I prefer to be called Master.
That's interesting. I hear so you're in the indigo business, how does that work?
The indigo plantation, I have, it's been going downhill lately, so I'm planning on moving forward and going with the rice plantation.
I hear that the rice plantation's really dangerous, a bunch of slaves die.
My opinion, I don't really care what happens to the slaves. I have so many of them and new shipments come in every week, so it doesn't really matter if any of them die.
Since we're on the topic of the slave trade, what are your opinions about it?
My opinion's on the British coming in and trying to free the slaves. I'm furious by this, and I'm livid that they're trying to take my property away from me.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming, but it seems like the Tories are winning the war.
Yeah, I can't even. I'm so mad about it. I can't even talk about it.
So your friend Solomon Lindo is supporting the British, and what are your opinions on that?
Solomon he stabbed me in the back. We used to be good friends, and we used to do business together. But now he's moved to the other side.
Yeah, and well, thank you for coming out today, and we'll be right back after this break. We're back after the break, and Mr. John Clarkson has joined me in the studio.
It's great to be here, Jared. Thanks for having me. I just got off a ship from England, and it's just great to be here.
It's a long trip, but not as long as the trip you made from Nova Scotia to Africa. Tell us about why you brought free Negroes all the way from Nova Scotia to Africa.
Well, they were settlers. They're being adventurers into their original homeland. It was sponsored by the Sierra Leone company, which my brother actually owns, him and a few of his colleagues. We were bringing them there to try and establish a colony. We were downriver, and we were trading with the tribal villages that a few of these slaves actually came from.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to talk about the war between the Tories and the rebels.
Yeah, I fought in that I ran a ship there. That was an event. There was a lot of blood there, cannons everywhere, explosions, fire.
You guys held New York for, what was it, 7 years?
7 years, yeah. That was an event. We had to fend off the Tories and their ships, and it was a long 7 years.
So you mentioned earlier Sierra Leone is what the village is called in Africa. So why should these Africans live there and not go back to their homeland where they got stolen from?
Sierra Leone is a great place. It's right next to the river, and they're able to trade with current existing villages. It's on the river. They can grow crops, and they actually have almost a tourist trade where slavers on days off will go and buy tokens and drink and recreate.
So you were talking about your brother earlier. Is he the one that started this Sierra Leone company, or was he just
he's a partner with it, and it was his idea to bring the people back to Africa, and he's also working very hard on abolition, trying to have the British Parliament ban slave trade completely.
Well, that'd be great. That's all of our time right now, and we'll be back after. We're back after the break, and I'm here with Robinson Appleby and Mr. John Clarkson, and we're gonna have a shoot-off. We're going to see which person can shoot this can off first to become the winner. Alright, let's go, gents. Oh, we have a hit. Thank you guys for joining me on the Charlestown Today Show, and have a good night.